What's up, peeps? My Vapes here. Today we got another pod, yeah. This one here was sent to me by Smok. It is the Nfix Pro. This one here is for the professionals out there. Something like that. But anyway, let's go to the dive down. Let me show you guys everything about this kit. We'll come back, vape on it. Then I'll give you guys all my thoughts on the Nfix Pro by Smok.
And here's the packaging. The Nfix Pro Kit by Smok comes in. Inside the package you get a user manual, warranty card, Type-C charging cable, bath salts, spare coil, and the device. The spare coil that comes in the kit is the LP1 meshed 1.2 ohm, best is 10 to 15 watts. And the coil pre-installed is the 0.9 resistance, best is 15 watts, also a mesh coil. And here's the pod that comes in the kit. It does hold 2 ml of e-liquid. It has a rubber plug on the side. You can see it has some branding right there. Your coil head goes in right inside here. So I'm going to grab this coil, the 0.9 resistance, and I'm going to drop some liquid in there. Just a couple of drops. That's called priming the coil. And then I will just place the coil inside, and you want the flat parts to be like that on the outside to fit in. You can see it seats right into place. Pop open the little butt plug here. Let's see if we can get it open. There we go. Got it open. There's your fill port. Grab the bottle, stick the nozzle inside the plug, or actually in the hole. Yeah, it didn't sound right, that whole thing. Yeah, I know. All right, let's just fill it. And then after you've let the liquid just sit in there to saturate the coil, give it at least 5 minutes. Then you'll take your pod, place it right inside, and you're going to hear it clip into place. Nice, satisfying clip right there. And here is the Nfix Pro. So we do have airflow controller on the side. Got some branding over here. USB charge port on the bottom. It's a Type-C port. And you can see it right under there. It does tell you the milliamp hour of the battery. 700 milliamp hour. The shape of the device is just like the other Nfix. I like this body style of it. Branding here. You're going to have your display. Over here is going to be your power button. This is strictly an auto draw device. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will power the device on. So you have a battery indicator, which will have the bar and the percentage. Your watts. Over here is going to be your resistance and a puff counter. Now, the puff counter on here, every time you power the device on and off, it will reset your puff counter. Now, to change your wattage, you're going to click this button here, 1, 2, 3, quick. You see it flashing? Then you just press it. This will go up to 25 watts, and then it will round robin. And here's a closer look at that airflow system. Do it like that. It's fully open. And if you just close this off, you'll have a nice tight pull. I like to keep it right about here, right in the halfway point. That's where I like it. Just a little bit more. There we go, right about there. And for a size comparison, I'll put it next to the Caliburn so you get a basic idea. Basically the same size when it comes to stats on this. You can see it for size. But I have to say, I'm digging this mouthpiece. Now, the Nfix Pro is going to come in a few different colors. They also sent me this matte black version. And there you go. That was the Nfix Pro Kit by Smok. Let's go back on top. Let's vape on it, and I'll give you guys my thoughts.
And there you have it. That was the up close of the Nfix Pro by Smok. Mike, your thoughts, pros and cons. The only con I really have with this, not really a con, it's more of a, to some people it will be a con. To others, they just won't really care. This is for the stat peeps out there. Is that your puff counter gets deleted every time you power the device off. Yeah, it's going to bother some people. Yeah, I know. People are going to be like, oh, that's your con? That's all you found? Yeah, really. Ain't much. It does what it's supposed to do. Yeah. 2 ml e-liquid capacity. Is that a pro? I can't even bring that up. Anyway, it's 2 ml e-liquid capacity. What I'm getting at is this here, the way it clips in, it's beautiful. It's definitely have to get a pro. You thought I forgot. I didn't forget. People complain. People like, that's not a con, Mike. I like having rubber plugs in me. I mean, in my pods. This is what people actually are telling me. They love the rubber plugs. You guys know it already. I don't like rubber plugs. I like top fill on my pods. But I won't mention rubber plugs Because some reason it offends people that love their rubbers. Plugs. Rubber plugs on their pods. That's what I'm getting at. Anyway, so let's get back to the tension of this. The clippiness. I like that. Definitely have to get a Pro. Airflow controller on the back. Works pretty good. It's going to be a Pro. Type-C chart. Yes, I know, Steve, you also like rubber plugs. We all know it. This guy. He has to interrupt me while I'm doing this video here. Anyway, let's get back to this. Another Pro's going to have to be for the size. It's like the size of a caliber, but you actually got a display, and you could run your own wattage with this. Definitely a big Pro in my book. Another Pro doesn't have to be, and this is more of a personal preference Pro. There's no fire button. It's strictly an auto draw device that I can power off, which is awesome. Definitely have to be a Pro. Obviously, the Type-C charge port on the bottom. 700 milliamp hour. There's people out there that complain, oh, that's not enough. You're not super sub-ohming a pod. The pod ain't going to use no power. These coils. You're doing MTL. You're not hitting it direct lung and stuff. Yeah, this is an MTL device. Doesn't do direct lung. All in all, they pretty much nailed this one. I have to say, it's replaceable coil too, which is a Pro, right? There's a lot of us, and that's another one too. A lot of people don't like replaceable coils. Can't even mention that as a Pro. That's more of like a personal opinion. I always get corrected by people. So anyway, what I'm trying to get at is they pretty much nailed it with this. I think they did. There's nothing. They have all the features I like. Everything set up in this. Even the mouthpiece is nice. Did a good job with this one, Smok. This one here is probably one of your best pods, like this body style that you guys have made. Pretty good. Let's have a few hits. I haven't even vaped in this video because Steve's been interrupting me about the butt plugs, the rubber plugs for the pods. Oh, God. All right, Mike, quiet and hit it. We got 12 mg inside here. Airflow's halfway, the way I like it. Hit it. That's a nice airflow. Right there is, for me, the way I like my MTL, perfect. Very nice. Good job, Smok on the Nfix Pro. In the description below, there will be no links to this because I can't. I'm not allowed. Good old YouTube policies. I will have links to me, Mike Vapes, down below. As always, that's it. I'm done. Thank you. Remember, be safe and keep on vaping.